Hello and welcome to our second game of the day here, coming to you live from the German Cup, the land of the German Cup here. We have StDb versus HTD, Hayton versus StDB, Stormtrooper Donnerbalken, or Stormtrooper Shithouse, I believe it's called. StDB taking the first point and challenging the second point here. All off the top here, you can see Pixel Smasher, Underlux, Zyke, and Matthew challenging on the backside. We're gonna have Dolphin, Reborn, and well, no, they're not gonna be able to push for this one. Doctor spawning in. The Gary is down, and here comes the attack onto the fourth point from StDB. Very quick nature. First couple minutes, only 8 minutes into this one. And Ard, you have cap progress on Breakcourt Battery here. HTD trying to rotate to deal with this one on the backside. Not going so well for them. You can see respawns come in. Shipment Katsi, Blueberry, and Big L spawning in to try and deal with this one. We got Smoker, we got Dolphin, Flaushy, Cheese is also on the backside. Not having too much luck though. Cap progress is falling with the respawns, but you know, this is going to be a thorn in the side here for Hated. What is this going down? Is this a tank? No, this is going to be a transport truck probably going down there in the middle. Rotations coming in here from Hated. You can see that they got a tank up with Red Bull. They got Stahlhelm and Bausch. Also Duce on the left. Doctor spots this tank out. 76 coming in to help with this defensive positioning right now. You're gonna have to watch out. Shimikatsi rotating with the AT. Gonna drop Duce with one shot here. Look for a rocket shot onto the back of this 76. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Red Bull's gonna hop out, and Shimikatsi, no, nice kill. Shimikatsi gets 2 for 1, gets one shot onto the tank and kills the commander. 2 shots go in. Nice play there by Shimikatsi, getting those shots into the tank. Wow. I wonder if Shimit's streaming right now. We should check it out to see if we can plug in his stream. That would be awesome. Let's go on Twitch and find out. If he's streaming right now, I'll see if I can pull his POV in. That's awesome. I'm definitely going to pull it for the highlights of this one, though. Red Bull going to spawn back in here. Not all is lost. Shimikatsi looking for some more kills onto the tank here. Oh no! They both get crushed! No! The driver crushes the commander, and somebody coming to help to repair. Oh my god, Hated, no! Shimikatsi gonna lose to Ducey here, but I mean, oh, that hurts. That hurts so badly. Oh, the driver runs over his commander and an engineer coming to repair. Now the threat for now has been stopped, but still that's going to be played back a few times, I'm sure. Oh man. All right, well, somewhat contained is this this back push. Of course, this is StDB attack. Red Bull's going to respawn and give a talking to his driver, I'm sure. You can see the 76 is shelling pretty hard that position of the Gary. Have they got it out? Not yet. Gary is still up down there on the right side of your screen. Contained for now, but where's the front line of Hated now? If we're so much pressure is being put on the back here that they have to fall back, where's that front line going to be at? That's the real question. I'm not seeing anything from Shimikatsi, so unfortunately I don't think we have a POV stream from him. That's all right. 76 for some reason is not looking right. You need to just pull out a little bit, look right down. There we go. There we go. Look to your right. To the right, to the right. That's not how the song goes. Come on. There we go. Okay, with Hydrante, Underluck's gonna get a little 1v1 here. Doesn't see. Ooh, there. Lucky. Gonna get that OP2, hopefully. Now with the 76 peeking this way, it's gonna be a lot harder for the allies to do anything from this. I wonder how much they got on the front line, though. That's what really matters. If we rotate away from this for a little second here, we can see in the front line, no, they didn't get too much. Honestly, Hated front line is decent right now. We scroll out from Recor Battery right here. A Network is the mid. So yeah, not terrible right here from Hated. They dealt with a little attack pretty well, getting them, you know, stuck in that corner, and they're looking to set up their own attack. You can see D-Man here, unfortunately no recon. There is one OP, but no recon pressuring the Artie. On the backside right here, you can see Artie is not open right now. Looks like they're defending from maybe the right side here, so there's some pressure on that. Red Zone Gary coming in here from Hated. Yuki can be the one putting that down. There is a decent defense and nothing really else in the attack. Really, front line is kind of sparse. You know, you can see they're getting pushed back right in the middle here. Now, if they lose this town, that'll be a big loss, especially defending Brecourt. Shifty in there, or Shifty Easy. I don't know if that's his clan or if that's his name. Riney, the last one alive here in the town, gonna get taken out by Rick Toffman too. Okay, not the worst positioning here, and unfortunately for Haite, they just haven't been able to get the OPs that came off of this Gary, and even the Gary yet. Wow, Hydrante should be able to get this Gary. He's gonna rotate in. Don't get any gunfights right now, just go straight for the Gary, buddy. You got this. Doctor's not peeking. I wonder if any respawns are going to come in. Now's the challenge. Do you find the Gary? He needs to look super hard in this field. We can see it above him. It's right there. He doesn't. Oh my God. Hydrante misses the Gary. Oh no. He finds the supplies. So the supplies are there. It has to be within the radius of these subs. No, he's going the wrong way. There we go. Supplies are to your... Did he even see the supplies? He thinks it's close to the side. No, there we go. Okay, doubling back. Sees the supplies. Don't go for the supplies first. He did. Okay. So they find the supplies. Lieutenant Miller with him here. Now, where's this respawn? Oh my God. This could get very spicy, folks. Still an opportunity for a respawn coming in here on the Gary, and he can't find it. Oh no, they can't find the Gary. The Weedfield Gary doing wonders here. Just absolutely hidden. Nobody sees this one. I gotta change the name of the Twitch stream too. Don't let me forget that one. They can't find it. They completely bypassed the Gary. They're trying to kill Shimekati on the left. The tank takes care of that. Guys, there's still a Gary here. What's going on? Oh no. Oh no, the red zone Gary is okay. There's gonna be more spawns coming in. And that's just insane. That's crazy. How did they not find that Gary? Am I crazy here, guys? So the Gary stays up. Hydranton's gonna have to come back to find it. It's still here. It's still here. I mean, if they forget about this Gary, there we go. There we go. Okay, did you see it now? You saw it now, didn't you? No. No, is he gonna put supplies down for their own Gary? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is going on? I'm honestly so confused right now. Dr. Dolphin has got to see this. It's like, yo, there's a Gary right there. Bro, I see the Gary. I can see it. I'm zooming in on my binos to see it. There's definitely a Gary there. You guys are blind. Like, yes, there's a Gary there. Yes, I'm going to go get it. I'm surprised no one else has spawned in here. I mean, they've already kind of done their own work. Finally, Dolphin's going to get that Gary. Where did the attackers go? Yeah, kind of a lost opportunity there. I guess they've all rotated onto Frontline. They must have, because that was still alive for a while. You can see here, Undulux Okay, so they've rotated onto the right side of your screen here, which is going to be the west side of the map. Pushing up this west side front lines here. Pressure Scout and Underluck, Shimmitkatsi, Zayak, all pushing. So 1v4. Marciano is going to have a little bit of trouble with this one, especially if the MG catches him out. Jesus is trying to rotate here to get this OP up through the open. They need to keep this up, and they need to take off the pressure from this side here. Jesus is going to be going for an OP up. You can see him pop it. Oh no, he's going for a frag. Nice frag from Jesus. Can he get it to land onto Underlucks? No, a little short there with the frag. Wonder if he pops out an OP on this side. That would be advisable, since he's the only one there. I don't know. It looks like, yeah, Pixel Smasher is going to be going for a Gary with Underlux. Jesus is alone, and if they lose this flank, I mean, it's not the end of the world. There is a fairly large space to cross, but I mean, you're losing your one of your key flanks in your sector, so that's never good. Finally, some reinforcements come for Jesus here. Tiano's back, Reborn's back. Jesus is going to eat a nade there. Nice nade from the other side. Underluck's still trying here on this side to do something about this. Not working out so far. And actually, we have some cap progress on A Network. Hated coming in from the backside. What do they have on point? Well, they have a lot. Where is StDB's defense? It's not here right now. Let's check at the map to see where they have the nice setups here. One Gary up, a few outposts. Gary's hot. OPs are hot too. Now they're going to rotate. This is a really nice play. Something we see often from Core. Candyman falling back. Genosi falling back. That's going to be a 1v2 that Rapunzel needs to win there. One kill. Looks for the second. Genosi's going to pick off Rapunzel. Yeah, can't get that kill. Sirius, can he get Genosi there? No. Oh, unfortunately, Sirius not looking the right direction. Cap progress stalled as the collapse comes in here from S2DB. But now it's Hyted's turn to come back on this attack. Let's see if they can make something of this. They have a really good opportunity right here to do some work. Now, unfortunately, they are getting pushed from behind their attacking vectors. That's something they have to be worried about. They have to watch their six. They're going to have to leave one or two guys back at their OPs so they don't get overrun on the backside. But A Network, we do have a bombing run coming in. Now, I'm a little concerned about this bombing run. It's coming this way. That is going to hit nobody. Absolutely nobody's going to be troubled by this bombing run right now. Sirius does get a kill into Genosi, though. That's a big kill right there. Christian doesn't go down. Bombing run does nothing. Maybe that gets a Gary. I'm thinking there's a Gary right over here. Possibly that's what it was. So if it was a Gary there, that would be worth. Yuki and Genosi in the field right here. Oh, Genosi goes for the knife, and it does not work. Yuki shoots Izzy right after, and Christian cleans up both of them. Damn. Genosi going for the play right there, trying to get a knife down. Didn't work out for him. Let's see on the other side. Shimikatsi falling back to defend it. Believe an OP did go down right here. Candyman. Christian pressure versus 4 from Hyted here. Christian going to get dropped by Rapunzel. Hyted keeping the pressure on. Cap progress is in the balance right here and growing. Genosi coming in again. There's definitely an OP right here in the field. I wonder where exactly it is. There it is right there. Ooh. Can Izzy get it? Oh, it's right in the field. I wonder if that's theirs. That can't be theirs. No, that's an enemy OP. No! Genosi and Candyman spawn in. They get one kill. They look for a second right there. Izzy versus Candyman. No, they don't see each other. Oh, there we go. Izzy turns around, sees Candy. Momentarily, don't get the OP in the field though. That just, that feels, it's harsh, man. It's harsh. Sandy Toadster spawning in here also, which, you know, see Izzy Ride still camping the field, but I think this is going to be too little too late here. And just unfortunately missing that OP for Heated. That's going to be very costly. Very, very costly. I wonder if we'll see a nice Airhead play. Sitch tried to pull one off. It didn't work out too well. There just wasn't enough time, wasn't enough cover. Heads up play with a grenade ended that Airhead play very quickly here. Heated still keeping the pressure on though. Really love this pressure from Heated. Let's take a look at the defensive here. Looks like that's being cleaned up. Their front line is getting pushed closer there though. You can see the front line here for Heated is getting pushed further and further back into their own territory. One of the saving graces though, that all these are red zone Garys. Any Gary up for StDB is a red zone Gary, so they're gonna have a hard time keeping that up, especially if Heated can get a few members into this town here. They should be good. You know, there's gonna be a Gary right here. There's gonna be a Gary right here for sure. And then maybe a Gary right here if they can get it, but it looks like Duce is pushing that one. They have 2 tanks on defense, 2 Tigers up on defense. Now I wonder what StDB is going to bring in the form of tanks themselves. Well, they have one. You can see Mr. Chocolate here. It's going to be a dead Tiger, so that's not looking too good there. Let's see what other tanks are up though. I mean, StDB trying to push. Good defense though. Ooh, AT gun going down on the flank here. 76 is going to be taking out that AT gun. Ratio also pushing down here. Underlux versus Ratio right now. Ryan's going to get into 1v1 versus Underlux and drop there. Underlux is a Chad. He's got to watch out. We've seen him open up a SLB with 2 knife kills, like straight out the bag. Just balls of steel behind enemy lines. This is going to be hard here for Ratio. Definitely going to be a meat grind on this flank. But I think it's important to keep it here because HTD need to keep a semblance of a front line. Now, if they hold there and they keep putting pressure on A network, you know, all it takes is an OP or a Gary take to really flip this game on its head. Now, I don't know what the smoke is about over here. I don't see anything from that smoke to be, you know, taken with. It looks like StDB has cleaned up their back line here. You can see them pushing out. Sandy Toter and Christian pushing past up right here into 2v1. They're going to drop them there. On the flank still, Yuki looking to get on the flank over here onto the east side where he's pushing before. We got a little stalemate in the field here with Floushy and Blueberry. Not too bad at all though on the top of this one. It's looking pretty good. Nover's pushing this left flank here. Commander, what is he trying to do? You're trying to get a Gary up, a frontline Gary? I mean, we got a ways to the front line. Maybe he's going to come deal with this HTD push. Looking for a deep red zone Gary here. Let's scroll a little further back. You can see D-Man here with a deep red zone Gary. You know, Hated they're doing work on attack. They're definitely not sitting back on defense. I mean, it is 3-2, right? So they have to take the midpoint if they want to take this 3rd place here in this German Cup clash. Floushy, is Floushy AFK? Is he just AFK here in the field? No, he's here. He's sitting on supplies, waiting for possibly Yuki to join him, but Yuki died. So Yuki's going to have to go way wide here if he wants to get back in his sector. I'm surprised you don't see people just running down the side of the map here and cutting back in. I mean, you have Frank and Ludiga on defense. Now, there is a Gary beside him. Ooh, Flaushy. He has no clue about this Gary, though. 100%. He has no clue. But, I mean, just sitting in the field like that. Kind of crazy. Ooh, Ludiga. Ludiga's pushing really close. Ludiga's probably like, oh, what the heck is going on here? There's someone in the field. Well, at least Ludiga found where Flaushy was. Unfortunately for Ludiga, he got a face full of bullets for it. Lucky and D-Man still getting swarmed in the backside. Nova's going to take out D-Man, possibly dealing a blow to that ability, that recon ability to put down a Gary. Now there is one a little further up here. It is still a red zone Gary here for, or sorry, that was a little further back. This is, wow, the fight for the flank here. And you know what? STD, or SGC and HTD doing very nicely. Now let's see if Rennie can get this Gary. No, he can't. Yes, he can. Don't know if he sees the Gary. He definitely saw the spawn. Oh no, the Gary's so well hidden. Looks like Naz is like, yo, bro, I'm gonna go for it. It's an OP. No, it's definitely a Gary. Oh, that's a nice hidden Gary. Okay, so good play there by Naz. We do have some cap progress on mid again. A network. Who this time? That's going to be Izzy Ride off the front with Pass Stop. So Pass Stop has managed to sneak by. Izzy Ride is, you know, gates are open right now from the front. StDB does not have a solid defensive lineup by any means. Just nobody in the mid here. Everyone's kind of focused. Looks like they're making some progress on Brecourt. There's no Garys up on Brecourt either. Oh no, this is not looking good from HTD at all. Look at this Gary on the side here. There should be a Gary right in the mid here, but it's not. And that hasn't been replaced yet. If we look at Brecourt right here, StDB is making gains. There needs to be a Gary like right here somewhere, but nowhere's really great to put it, unfortunately. Such is the defense that's gone up right now. You know, it needs to be like on the other side here, maybe in the ditch somewhere. StDB is making progress right now, and with only 2 OPs, that's not enough here. You can see the Garys on the side of the map, and I think Hated have kind of shot themselves in the foot here a little bit. No Gary on point means no fast redeploys. And StDB just have so many bodies in the sector right now that they're getting a pure sector cap. Purely off a sector. Now that is dropping as more bodies rotate into the strong point, but it's going to be trouble, especially if Mars Mike, Big L, and those guys on the top of your screen right here can push all the way down this trench line. Lup, Fatuete. I don't know, man. I don't know what you want me to call you. Airhead dropping on the backside here. No thing supporting this Airhead. At least throw a smoke or some HE down. Bombing run? Ooh, nice kill. Bombing run drops. Ooh, okay, Mars Mike with the kill. I'm sorry I ever doubted you here. Airhead going to be up on point. Now, what is there? What is there? What is there to defend? There's nothing. This is a 4-1 right now for StDB. Gates are open on the front. Captain Deutsch, Dusin, Richthofen, Pixel Smasher walk in the front door. Thank you very much. Respawns come in from Hated on the right side of your screen, but that's not enough. The point is owned. Massive respawn wave comes in on point, and now Hated are left fighting to get back onto their own strong point. It is not going well for them. Bodies dropping. Nobody's died so far from StDB. This is going to be a 4-1. Wonder if we'll see a retaliatory bombing run here to try and clear those bodies out from point. It'll need to happen. %60 on cap. Nothing going down. Bombing run is going to drop here, but it's going to be too little too late, I think. Now the big thing is, do the allies have those OPs on point? Do they have them on point? Can Izzy Ride collapse fast enough? When is this bombing run going to drop? Shifty Easy is just pushing this hedgerow right here. And it looks like, yes, this bombing run's going to drop. It's going to be too little too late here. It gets a few kills for sure. Going to get a few more on point. But StDB are going to take this one and go up 4-1 on the game and look to clinch their spot in the third place game of the German Cup here, 2022 edition. Is it 22 or 21? I'm sure we started this before 22. 4-1 is the score. Hated, we're doing so well on the defensive. I think they just made a critical mistake there with the garrison placement, not getting a garrison on the main point recourt. Now that you can kind of get away with that if the point is surrounded by like a wheat field or a forest, but when it's open fields like that, you really cannot afford to put your Gary so far off point. Now we're going to be falling back to Winter's Landing here as the 5th point. Reven Stark on point, causing chaos so far. Let's go on board with Reven here as he tries to cause as much chaos as possible on the back line. He's going to be bandaging up really quickly. He is spotted out. You're going to have Cheesus Duce from SGC collapsing onto him. Uh-oh. He's going to get one tapped in the back of the head here. Easy little kill there for Ducey. All right, so 4-1, not the end of the day here. Still an hour left to go in this one. Is that an airhead that just dropped on the point at Brecourt? No, it's not. No, it's not. It was definitely something else. I thought I just saw an airhead drop on the point here, which would have been just epic. Gonna need some smoke and some HE shells though for that airhead. I was assuming that they would, StDB would do that also. They just went for the bombing run, the old kind of tactics, and it worked out well. I mean, you know, nobody from HTD thought to kind of throw nades for that one. They all tried to collapse on the point, and that didn't work out too well. Now, already a good position here from StDB on the eastern flank. You can see Underlux here with Tatis and Prosher Scout. Bonsai also in the mix, getting kills. Look at these kills here, just dropping bodies, pushing into point. And kind of the gates are open now. Tatis should have a fairly easy run straight to the point. A little jog there. Underlux going to get up on the backside of point here with his sniper rifle, looking to pick off a few bodies. Unfortunately going to miss his first 2 shots there. Let's see if he can do a little better peeking the top of this house. Got an FG42 there. Should see Miller. One taps Miller there with a shot. Nice shot by Underlux. Peeking on Blizzard right now and Duce. Oh, Underlux just missing his peak a little bit there. Had an opportunity. Sorry about that. Had an opportunity to peek Blizzard again in the field. That OP is in the middle of the field there. Miller gets dropped immediately here. Duce and Blizzard both pushing up the hedgerow here towards Underlux. Underlux is kind of tunneled onto point right now. Nothing really there. Nothing really there to see. I think he should rotate back. Gonna peek a little bit. You know, he's got to crack his back there. So much standing on top of roofs. Nothing else going over here. I wonder if I'll peek this backside again. Juicy and Smoker getting a little closer. Cap progress has already started on the last sector here for StDB. Ooh, a little trade there. Malwerfen and Blizzard both trading. It's always funny when that happens. They're shooting each other exactly the same time. Hey, Ian, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Underlux here, deciding that his camping spot is no longer valid. Going to be pushing up a little bit. Maybe to put some AP mines down. Looks like, yeah, he's putting some AP mines down. Not a bad idea. Critical sector cap progress already started. I'm sure it'll be soon to start again. You can see Big L bubbles. Both squad leads, both in the mix here. Let's go on board with Big L. Ooh, what a flick! And he gets eaten alive by the AP mine. That was a nice little flick there from Big L. Unfortunately, walked straight into an AP mine. All right now we have a big push coming in. Last stand right now for HTD. Can they endure the pressure? Do they have any counterattacks? Are they going to make some plays with an airhead possibly? They definitely have some offensive weapons at their disposal. Nice nade there by Blueberry, taking out one. Rennie also getting a kill there. He's going to drop also too though. Big L right in the mix. On the front lines here, Cheeses with a little flank in from the south side, gonna look to take out Big L right now. HTD last stand right here on Winter's Landing. Let's give you an overview of the battle. You know, SGC making some good progress cutting back into these lines. Balmy also looks like they did take out one OP there from this S2DB squad, so it's going to be Big L in a 2v4 or 5 right now. Mal's going to get one kill on the left. Jesus goes down. Big L defending. Hydrante's pushing. He gets one. Can he get two? Yes, he can. Big L with the double kill here on point, staying alive for a little bit longer. He's going to have to double back and try and maybe get an OP up or something. Looks like he just puts one up right beside him there. Big L, last stand on point. Mal's going to be pushing in. Let's go on board with Mal here as he shoves the strong point. Now, Miller is in front of him here. He's peeking to the left side, gonna get one there. Cheg's going down. Miller's the second contact. He sees him in the front side track and misses his shot. Oh no, he's gonna give Miller an opportunity to respond. Rotates back to the left side, got two more spawning in here. Mal, does he have a nade to toss in? Maybe a rocket? No, he gets outflanked here. Reborn with a nice little flank outside the trench, gonna take down Mal. However, respawns come in from that StDB squad. Big L has some friends and they are here to party. Tatus and Rasline push up the mid here. Miller, Hydrante, and Dolphin both are going to have to engage and kill this one. Dolphin dies too. Tatus getting two kills there with Rasline. Reborn dies on the right side. This might be the moment here where the game goes towards StDB. Chegs comes back in on the back end. Does he have a shot? Yes, he takes out Tatus there with one. Looking on Rasline for the second. There's so many bodies in the open right here. Stewart also coming into play here on the attack. What kind of AT does the Axis have? The Stewart's going to be very helpful in defending here. Raslan has a nice little shooting spot though. I don't think Chegg sees this. No, he doesn't. Yeah, he gets one tap clap there. Raslan with a good little spot here. Is he going to push? Yes, he is. No, he's going to reload quickly. Now, unfortunately, unable to get the OP. Raslan going to drop there by Naz Reborn. OP stays up from Dr. Dolphin. That's a crucial OP in the defense at this point right here. And look at that push back on. Bombing run does drop. You can see them running. Run away! Run away! All wanting to escape that bombing run. Nice job here from SGC and HTD on the backside to clear out this little town here. Take out Big L's aggro push. You can see that Big L and his squad all respawning here on the south side. However, this is a rotation. Now, HTD needs to realize this rotation and shift some bodies over to the west side here to deal with it. Well, or else, you know, as you know, they're just gonna walk in the back door. STB's just gonna walk in the back door. That's all that's gonna happen here. Shifty easy on the front line here with the STG-44. Let's see what he can do. He spots some bodies. Ooh, that was a long kill with the STG-44 on the pass stop there. Dropped a second here too. Gonna take out Dolphin, pushing for more. He's gonna get dropped in the open there. Gets 3 or 4 kills on that push. Now, how can HTD respond to this pressure? They really need to rotate here, and it looks like they're doing that okay. You can see pushing out, but there is such a big push here. Such a big push. 3 go down for HTD, 2 only dropping here. The Stewart getting caught out also by a Tiger. He's got 1 more shot, and he's going to go down on the backside. You can see down goes the Stewart. Little mistake there, misplay by the Stewart, pushing deep into the line, not accounting for enemy armor that could be on the backside. A little bit of a misplay there from the Stewart from HTD, unfortunately. As look at this push coming in. Now that bombing run is absolutely useless. Gonna miss everybody. There might have been a Gary on the back, so we won't call it completely useless, but still, look at this push up the side here. Sainte-Toter going for the Gary. No, he does not find it. So another case of not going deep enough into a wheat field to find Garys right here. If this Gary goes down, though, you'd have to assume that the whole flank will collapse here for HTD. It's only a matter of time. You can see on the left side, the town that was taken is being pushed again. On the backside, you got Bofrost and StDB. Look, to book their 3rd place in this German Cup here with a win today. GG, guys. 46 minutes left to go on this one. I don't think we're going to see more than 5 minutes left as Cap Progress climbs. Undeluxe on point. Tatus pushing the strong point. Stark, Donctor, Lipton on point. You got Dolphin and Yuki, the last ones. Balmy and GSAC, a little bit of defending still, but they're kind of in the open here. Yuki does get 1 kill there, needs to get a few more right now. Doctor and Stark really close to point. Doctor's going to be putting up an OP right there. Now, Undeluxe has a chance. He's pushing this OP. Can he crush it? 2 OPs here. Can he get them? Gets 1, gets a kill, and he might just get the 2nd. Yes, he does. Undeluxe with 2 OPs and a few kills, and that is going to be the game here. StDB are going to take this one 5-0 here, winning it against HTD, who put up a really good fight. Unfortunately, in the end, just an overwhelming pressure from all sides here from StDB. Going to be taking this one 5-0. GG's, guys. 70% in climbing Cap Progress. Really the last hope here for HTD is to drop an Airhead on their point. I don't know if they have that. I don't think they have a bombing run. There's nobody on Arda here to support that, and that is going to be the game here with StDB taking that big fat W. They were playing well. They were coming back into it, but there was just so much offensive pressure there from StDB that it was too much in the end to manage here for HTD. A little firefight at the end to try and save it here, but it is going to be too little too late. I believe that's maybe an Airhead dropping too. Oh no, supplies. Yeah. 5-0 win here for StDB. And